Are you looking to join Cycling Men of Leisure for one of our rides in 2025? We've got a few things on our schedule.
That's right. We'll be attending Big Bragg and also the Bourbon Country Burn.
Big Bragg is in Georgia and Bourbon Country Burn's in Kentucky. Both places are going to be absolutely beautiful. We're going to have teams for both of those events. If you're looking to join us on our team, just send us a message. We'll tell you what to do.
So come on out. It's going to be a good time.
Absolutely.
Well, it's time for Road Adventures with Cycling Men of Leisure, the podcast for cyclists who understand that riding is not just about getting to the destination, but the experience along the way. Now, here are the original Cycling Men of Leisure, Adam and Michael.
Hey, have you heard the news?
I watch it every morning. What are we talking about?
This is actually news of a contest.
A contest. Publishers Clearinghouse, horseshoes. What are we talking?
We are talking a T-shirt and hat giveaway from Cycling Men of Leisure.
How do I win that? That's awesome. We're having a contest. Cool.
Well, the biggest ride that is put on in the United States is called RAGBRAI. This is the 50th anniversary. So we are giving away a T-shirt and a hat from Cycling Men of Leisure for anyone that can guess the route correctly or closest to.
Okay, that's going to be mine. I know the route.
Is there something you're not sharing with me?
Nope, I've already figured it out. Through mathematical calculations, wizardry, and some witchcraft, I know the route.
All right, well, hypothetically, let's say you're right.
I am.
I don't think you are, but that's okay. But for a tiebreaker, we will have a total mileage across Iowa, just in case you're right and the other person is correct. We'll have a way to differentiate those. But why are we having this contest?
Now, wait a minute. You say distance across Iowa. Is that from like the border to border, or is that what we're cycling?
It would be the route.
Oh, okay. All right. 475. I still win.
Okay, contest over, but it's not going to be very fun. You hear that big sucking sound? You just stole the fun.
No. I think it's great. But anyway, why are we having a contest? I mean, I love to give away, some hats and shirts and things like that, but why exactly do we need to have a contest? I mean, it'll
because
be fun.
There's no better way to kick off our podcast to announce to the world.
Whoa. We're doing a podcast?
Oh, I didn't tell you?
I'm always the last to know. We're doing a podcast.
We're doing a podcast.
Woohoo!
Okay, truth be told, we've been recording for quite some time. We're trying to figure out a way to let everybody know, and we thought, what better way than to piggyback off of the route announcement, since we're going to the route announcement party, of having a contest.
I think that's a fantastic idea. So we're doing a contest to determine the route for the 2023 RAGBRAI 50th anniversary route.
Yep.
So that's going to be what, like 8 nights?
Yes. Just to be clear, you're going to guess the first town or the expo town or starting town. And then you're going to guess each overnight town, including the ending town.
Okay. So we're going to have the start town.
Yep.
We're going to have the end town.
Yep.
And every overnight town in between.
That's correct.
Okay. And then if multiple people guess it right,
yes,
the tiebreaker is going to be the person closest to the mileage.
Exactly. Let me give you an example.
Of the course.
Let me give you an example. Let's say that someone got 6 of the 8 correct. We get 5 points for every town that you guessed correctly. So hypothetically, that person would be 30. Let's say another person gets 6 towns correct, and they both have 30. Mm-hmm. The only way for us to differentiate is to go and say, well, which one had like 462, 475, 491? And to be clear, this would be the the amount of mileage that Ragbri uses. Example, even if there is an optional century loop, which there probably will be, we're still using what will be on the patch. That is the differentiating number.
So it is the actual Ragbri announced route mileage minus the century ride without going over.
That's
I
correct.
feel like we're on the game show there.
Well,
The
yes.
actual mileage without going over.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I think it's going to be fun for people to be able to guess. Many people have done this before. This is not original, of course. We're just kind of putting our spin to allow people to know that we, sir, are putting out a cycling podcast.
Woohoo! That'll be fun. That'll be exciting. That'll be interesting. Can't wait. So I'm going to win a hat and a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Like a hunting cap or what? I mean...
No. This is like a baseball cap, embroidered logo of Cycling Men of Leisure. But by the way, sir,
Nice.
You can't win. Sorry. And neither can I. But you're still welcome to enter.
You just want me out of the contest because you know I'm right.
Whether you're right or wrong, and let's say you're right. We've been having some discussions on it, but you, sir, are ineligible to win.
Okay. I know the gig. I used to work at a radio station. I was not able to win it, but I'm still going to tell you my route is going to be extremely close.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to give your route away.
Oh, no. People have to figure it out themselves. But like I said, I've done I did matrices and some diagrams and did some percentages and rolled some dice and, sacrifice something over a fire, and I know the route. So it'll be exciting to see if anybody else can do it.
Did you burn some sage along with it?
Yeah, and I actually ran through the house. I cleansed the house before I started this whole thing. So
okay,
it's all good.
Well, listen. Good luck to you. I'll tell you what. If you win between you and I, the closest person between you and I'll buy you a bourbon.
But you already know my route.
Yeah, I'm still going to guess too, and I don't know what Ragbri is going to say.
He's going to guess my route. Okay, fair enough. Deal's on.
Deal's on. All right. For our individuals who would like to maybe listen to our podcast, we hope to launch, if everything works out correct, January 1st, 2023.
Start off the new year. Now, the question would be, you've got a podcast. We have a podcast. Cycling Men of Leisure has a podcast. What is that podcast going to be about?
That's a great question. What's it going to be about? Just kidding. This is going to be a cycling-centered podcast. The podcast is going to be called Road Adventures of Cycling Men of Leisure.
That's
and
good.
it'll be our stories along with centered in cycling. Let me give you a couple examples. Let's say, like, how our friendship started, what to pack for like Ragbri or a ride like that. Let me give you some other examples.
And our final episode will be how our friendship ended due to the podcast.
No.
I joke.
If it doesn't work, we just sell all the equipment and first bidder, come on down. So actually, I know a guy who does auctions, so
I know a guy.
We all know a guy. So we are excited. Hopefully January 1st comes rolling and we can put out our first episode. It's New Year's and you're nursing over that hangover and you're like, what am I going to do today? I know. I'll start listening to a brand new podcast.
Well, let's wait till your hangovers, because if you're feeling bad, we don't want you to listen to the podcast.
Well, yeah,
we want you clear-minded and be able to give a...
Sure. After you've had like 8 glasses of water, 2 aspirins.
Because you don't know if the podcast is bad or if you're just feeling the effects. And, we want to make sure that you...
Could be both. I don't think so, but... And our pre-screeners think that we have some interesting stuff to share. So we've been told that things should be good.
Okay. Well, I look forward to it. I think it'll be fun. And I think this contest will be very interesting. The 50th. We've had a couple people on our Facebook page throw out a couple of ideas. So it'll be interesting. So everybody go ahead, get your choices in.
I say get the guesses ready. And this contest will go until 6 p.m. on Central Time, 6 p.m. Central Time, until January 28th, 2023. At 6 p.m., all guesses will stop.
Cool. I'll just give everybody a little bit of pre-hint. It's not going to start in Awana. Spoiler alert.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
But it hasn't been announced yet.
But I know.
Okay, fair enough.
Throwing the bones, they never lie. Man, they never lie.
Man says he knows. All right. Well, we look forward to your guesses. We look forward to you following the podcast. Wherever you're hearing this, please don't be afraid to find us on Facebook at Cycling Men of Leisure, facebook.com/Cycling Men of Leisure. So please follow us, share us, tell your friends about us, anyone that you think would enjoy a cycling podcast with two guys who pester the heck out of each other.
That's right. And remember, every day is a good day
for a bike ride.
Thank you for coming along with Adam and Michael on Road Adventures with Cycling Men of Leisure. If you have enjoyed this, please share the podcast or tell a friend about it.
Hey, we just wanted to remind you that we've got some really cool products at our jersey and our swag store.
That's right. You can visit cyclingmenofleisure.com. At the top of the page, you'll find our stores page. Click there. There's 2 QR codes. The one on the left has a J on it. That's the store for the jerseys. The one on the right is just a swag store. Has all kinds of different items. Kind of customizable. You can kind of make the swag the way you want it. If the QR codes are giving you an issue, don't worry. Underneath, there's 2 buttons that you can click on. Thank you, and have a great day.